What's up, guys? Alex here from the House of Supplements, aka the Sicilian Silverback, and I'm here with my brother Adrian Muscat, also known as the Mediterranean Fruit Salad. Bah!
The camera's there. I was looking at the wrong side.
Anyway, it's been a while. We're at the new House of Supplements HQ. If you don't know, now you know. The address is 3/29 Links Avenue North, Eagle Farm. That forearm. That's the only impressive feature I have. Today we are reviewing something we're both pumped about from Nutrabolics, which is one of Canada's biggest brands. It's their newest pre-workout called Supernova. Great name, great little fancy product. They retail at $59.95 for 20 serves, and they come in 4 flavors. Peach mango, which we both tried, watermelon, iced raspberry.
No watermelon, no. Pineapple.
Pineapple,
Yep, start that again.
They come in 4 flavors: peach mango, pineapple, iced raspberry, which is really blue raspberry, and fruit punch. Okay, so Nutrabolics as a brand is actually, it's not new, but it's more, we stocked it about 3 years ago, back in the Cleveland days. It was always a really nice brand. It just didn't have the kind of leverage that it has now. And thankfully, we're one of the only places in Brisbane and probably in the country that you can get this. We trialed it when we just moved into this little light industrial precinct. We gave it to the guys next door who are like 40 plus and dominated their squash games on this and came in and picked 2 tubs the next day. This is really, really good stuff. We do have samples, so if you're around, come pick one up. It'll be going out in orders as well. This is what we're recommending to people. At a $59.95 price point, this is the best thing on the market right now, in my opinion.
I've been pushing it all like crazy. I'm obsessed with it. But we'll go into that after and then we'll do the ingredient breakdown.
Okay, yeah. So let's run through the ingredient profile. I'll let Adrian take that away. Okay, so if we run down the panel, top to bottom, the first thing we notice is there are no proprietary blends. Everything is there. I know you won't be able to zoom and focus, but you can see that everything is labeled like an Australian product, which we love. Most pre-workouts, Adrian, are changing back to that way of the Australian, New Zealand.
The way the market's going, it's perfect. Everything, you get to see everything that you're taking now.
Yeah, so that's really awesome. We're really happy with that. So we'll run down the ingredient list from top to bottom, top being obviously the highest dosed. So at the top we have L-citrulline malate, 2:1 ratio at 6,000 milligrams, which is just 6 grams.
So this is the unique selling point of this product. Out of all the pre-workouts that you could get, if you want to compare it, this is what stands out, is the 6 grams of citrulline malate. All other companies will only be putting it around 2 to 3 grams. The studies are actually done with the L-citrulline 2:1, so the actual 2 citrulline to 1 malate. And the studies are done between 6 to 8 grams, and they've given us that 6 grams. Most companies will not put that in there because you can't really fit, you can't fit 6 grams of one ingredient when you're trying to stack another 6 or 7 ingredients in there. So for this company to finally do it and be the first to do it, there's a few other companies that have done it, but in the mainstream market at least, this is the first one to do it. So that is the best part about it.
Okay, second on the list, we have 1.6 grams of beta-alanine. It's a carnosine, so it's a patented version of beta-alanine. What is beta-alanine? It's the ingredient in layman's terms that gives you the tingly skin. And what does it do in unlayman's terms? Is that a word?
We've talked about this. It increases your carnosine levels, and basically what it's going to do is it's going to help you get more reps in the gym. It's going to decrease your lactic acid, and it works really well with other ingredients like creatine. And it's up there with creatine and how well it works and how effective and conclusive it is.
Now, Adrian, 1.6 grams. What would you say the best dosage daily would be?
3.2 grams is the study dose, so they are at half your clinical dose there, but it makes sense because 70% of that serving size is used for citrulline malate, so it makes sense why they couldn't do the full 3.2 grams. But keep in mind, most people are taking beta-alanine when they buy it. A lot of people are buying it separately and just stacking it with their pre-workouts, and on top of that, you get your beta-alanine in a lot of intra-workouts these days, so 1.6 is enough.
Okay, following the 1.6 beta-alanine, we have 1.5 grams of betaine. What is betaine?
Betaine is also known as trimethylglycine, and it helps with prevention of dehydration while you train and helps with overall blood flow.
Can I just cut you off there? Preventing dehydration on a stimulant is so mother effing essential. Stimulants are diuretics. They dehydrate you quicker than a non-stim pre-workout. So having something like betaine, aka trimethylglycine, in there to help prevent dehydration is essential. It basically prohibits crash, helps with blood flow, and no crash means no headache, means you actually enjoy your workout and you enjoy the aftermath.
And so that's the dose of 1.5 grams. That's more on the lower the lower end of betaine. A lot of people put it around 2.5 grams, but as I said, the main thing in there is citrulline. That's fine. You'll still get enough effect out of that.
Okay, next on the list is 600 milligrams of dendrobium, the infamous dendrobium.
Dendrobium it comes from an orchid, and this product, most importantly, this is the thing that you'll be really getting you'll be getting the feelings like you used to get with the old DMAA that you used to take, but with this one, it's a lot cleaner, and it's do you remember taking it? You don't get a crash on it.
Yeah, dendrobium was the ingredient that replaced 1,3-dimethylalanine, aka 1,3-DMAA, back in 2012 when we started. Actually, 2011 we started. When the ban happened on stims, when the old Jack 3D was killing wasn't killing everyone, but it was killing them, and they were killing the gym. And then dendrobium was basically the replacement for that. It wasn't as strong as 1,3-DMAA. We have to get someone come in. Hey, bro. Next ingredient. Theobromine at 12%, naturally occurring in chocolate. What does theobromine do?
Theobromine will help with cardiovascular benefits, but more importantly, Alex, it's good for people like you because it makes you happy. It increases mood, everything, mainly focus and mood, but it's found in chocolate, and that's why people think that when girls have chocolate, they're happiest. That's why you get your miso chocolate for Valentine's Day.
And every other day.
Happy walk.
After theobromine is 20. After theobromine is 200 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous.
You talk about that, Mr. Caffeine King.
Okay, so caffeine. Most of the pre-workouts these days seem to be going upwards of 300 milligrams, which is crazy. A standard, a 250 mil, whatever it is, a standard Red Bull renders 80 milligrams of caffeine. You're getting 200 in here. It renders. So essentially, you're getting exactly 2.5 Red Bulls or standard V cans of caffeine. That's more than enough. And I found personally when I took it yesterday morning, that's the sweet spot. That's not enough to make you feel like you've got heart palpitations and you're going to die, but it's more than enough to wake you up and give you a nice cruising altitude of energy and then no crash at the end.
Especially when you've got other stimulants in there like synephrine and dendrobium. There's no need to go like 320, 400 milligrams of caffeine. Like, it's so bad with the tolerances people have these days. Like, caffeine's nothing to people.
Yep. And talking about synephrine, the next ingredient on the list is bitter orange, aka synephrine at 30%.
Synephrine, as I said,
100 milligrams.
We've talked about this before. Synephrine can be taken like 2 to 3 times throughout the day to help with fat burning. But if you want to take it for the adrenaline and just the overall energy and alertness, you want to take it in an acute dose, and anywhere between 50 to 100 milligrams is a good dose. This is 100 milligrams, so you're right there on the upper end of the scale for that.
After that, we have theanine at 100 milligrams as well.
Theanine is...
100 micrograms. No.
It's micrograms. It's 100 micrograms. No, that's huperzine.
Yeah. So after bitter orange extract, we have theanine at 100 milligrams.
So theanine is a naturally occurring amino acid, and as Examine says, it's a relaxing but not a sedating amino acid that is synergistic with stimulants like caffeine.
What synergistic means is that when it's coupled with things like caffeine anhydrous, it emphasizes and enhances the response. So meaning for the same 100 milligrams you would get by itself, you're not getting as great a response as you do when there's synergy with caffeine.
And what Examine.com describe it as, like, you know, that's the clinical based website that studies everything conclusively. When it's stacked with caffeine, they say that it can take the edge off, so you don't get that sort of, what is it, the caffeine jitters?
Yeah, so I totally noticed that. It was nice and smooth.
Yeah, that's what you're going to be getting. You won't be getting that crash, and it's going to be a smoother version of energy from caffeine anhydrous.
Okay, last but not least on the ingredient panel is 150 micrograms of, I think it's huperzine, Huperzine. I'll put it up just there, huperzine.
Yep, so for dosage for huperzine, it is anywhere between 550 to 200 micrograms daily, so right at 150, so that's just right up there on the upper end. What this does is, in simple terms, it actually increases your acetylcholine in your brain. So what happens is with the more acetylcholine that you have, this helps with blood flow and cognitive benefits. So this will be working with your stimulants like dendrobium, synephrine and caffeine to just increase your overall alertness and cognitive function. You know what I mean?
Alright, so that's all the ingredients, but for the people that don't really give a shit about that and just want to know does it work, Adrian and I both used it. You used it a couple of days ago. You've probably still been using it, and I used it yesterday.
I'm taking all the samples at the shop.
Yeah. So we do have samples, so come get them before Adrian finishes them. I used peach mango. You had peach mango?
it's stupid good.
It tastes exactly like you would think a peach mango would, like an organic peach and mango thrown together would taste.
I'm not Mr. Hype Man. I will hype this product. Like
it's good stuff.
Yeah.
I mixed it with 600 milligrams and it was still quite strong. So have it with a lot of water. It's very
I even go a liter on it. I'm dieting at the moment, so like I try to take advantage of the taste of my stuff. So I fill up a liter, just have it in the car, and it's good. You get really, really hydrated when you have a liter of water.
Yeah, that's right. It's a good thing to have on it. And do yourself a favor and throw some ice in your pre-workout. If you're not having ice with your pre-workout, you're not living right.
Yeah, totally.
So taste-wise, beautiful. Mixability was fine. Nothing floated to the top. Nothing left at the bottom. It was perfect. Energy-wise, it kicked in for me about 25 minutes in. It wasn't instant. It took about 25 minutes.
Honestly, it was actually really smooth.
Yeah.
It was very smooth.
Like I said, cruise control was beautiful.
We got pre-workouts everywhere. The thing is, what is the difference if you took this product? For me, it's the citrulline, it's a high amount of citrulline. You really notice it with the performance effects and that pump. Like you just feel your blood moving. And it's not just the performance, as I said, it's the stimulants, the focus, and the long-lasting energy. And you just have that sense of clarity when you're training on it. You just feel very motivated, honestly.
And look, performance-wise, I had a great workout. You actually called me and said, like, you banged your head on the bar as you were going to squat, and you were like,
I was getting angry. I was like,
getting angry. It's good stuff.
Wait, I was getting angry. I was like,
yeah, it's good stuff. So anyway, before someone else comes in, we're going to wrap this up. If you want to pick up a tub of Nutrabolics Supernova in 4 flavors, fruit punch, peach mango, pineapple, and iced raspberry, which is blue raspberry, make sure to head online to houseofsupplements.com.au and pick yourself up today. $59.95, 20 serves, potent at 14.4 grams per serve. You're getting what you pay for. If you don't want to shop online, you want to come say hi to Adrian and I and pick it up in store. The address is 3/29 Links Avenue North, Eagle Farm, New HQ. Make sure you check us out. We are open 10 till 6 Monday to Friday, 10 till 3 on Saturday, and closed Sundays. Any problems, make sure you give us a call on 07 3889 8524. Until next time.
You used to call me on my cell phone late night when you need